job, I came home, and I remember that first week of being a stay-at-home mother. I sat on that bed. I was crying. My daughter was crying, and like we were all crying for all different reasons. Like everybody was because what did I just do? What is a stay-at-home mom? What am I supposed to do with myself?
Yes.
And so I quickly understood in that moment that it can't just be about being a mom because I'm still a woman. I'm still me. And these people are leaving our house at some point. So
Wow.
if I wrap everything that I do in motherhood, what happens when they leave? I don't want to be that woman screaming and crying at graduation, right? I don't want to be that lady dropping her kid off and she can't pull it together. Like, I need to
Because she's
still.
seeing her whole invested life. Like, okay, what do I do?
So
Yeah.
who am I, right? If that becomes the thing,
Yeah.
then who? Like, you'll always be a mother, but you will not always be that day-to-day mothering, right? Kids won't need that all the time. And so for me, it became very important. So even in those moments, I had to carve out what was for me. And I think we forget that. I think that we forget we are worth still carving out. Like, I'm still me. I'm still Deb. Like, I still need what I need. I still need my moments away. I thrive and hear and grow in silence. That's impossible when you got 3 kids and a husband in the house. It's never silent. There's never quiet. So that means, every quarter for 3 days, I'm out. Like, here's what y'all need. Here are all the emergency phone numbers. But making sure that in all that you're doing, in all the needs for people that you're meeting, that you're not the one that's being neglected.
Yes. That's the longevity of it, right? Oh my God. So, all right. So if you are so bold and brave to make this call and to make this change, and you're intentional that you don't want to end up with everybody walking across stages, graduating, and you're sort of like, okay, what next? How then did you lean in and cultivate what would be that hum that you had to keep going so that you had something when everybody was walking out the door? How did you do that? What are the strategies that somebody, who's listening to this is trying to pull it together? How can they keep some semblance of creativity, quite frankly, in space?
Yeah, I think at the beginning of this, you have to always remember that no matter how much your people love you, they cannot read your mind.
Wow.
And if you're not speaking and talking and verbalizing what it is you need, how it is you're going to make it work, informing people, okay, folks, these are the 3 days that I'm really considering not being here. Is anything crazy going on that you absolutely need me for? As opposed to, I think I can go. Can I go? No, 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 no.
Yeah.
This is what I need. This is how it's going to look. Is that going to conflict with anything? So the first thing is really stepping into it and
Wow.
understanding that you don't need permission for what you need. You just need to communicate what you need. Because
That's
no matter
so
how
good.
much people love you, they cannot read your mind. And I've worked with women that will say, well, we've been married 15 years. He should know. No, it doesn't work like that.
She won't get to 16, whoever that is. Nope.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that.
It's not. Yeah.
And the other thing is we change.
Yes,
We
we do.
grow.
That part right there.
What I needed at 35, at
Yes.
58, yeah, that's not
Not,
it no more.
it's not.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No. So knowing for yourself what that is and then finding a way to communicate it is really important. The other thing is, I wish you could see this in my office. Let me see if I can hold this up. Maybe you can see it. Do you see that sign?
I do. Yes. No is a
We
great sentence. I had to say that out loud.
we have to start saying no more often. And I know I've heard and read these articles, the year of yes and saying yes. And was it Shonda Rhimes, I think, said
Yes.
that she lived a year of saying yes. I'm sure there's a place for that. But I have found the women that I work with are saying yes too much.
Yes.
to too many things.
Yes. We've been saying this. I don't know who said no. I mean, God bless. Shonda Rhimes is absolutely amazing.
Love her.
Phenomenal.
Love her.
Right. And I admittedly have not read the book, but I will say this, that I don't know a woman that looks like me at all, or not like me. I don't know a woman who says no as a standard. Most say yes. Most say
Most
yes.
say yes.
Most say, let me consider, right? Because for whatever reason, that is just our natural channel.
It is. And if we say no, we feel bad instantly, and we start offering all these explanations about why we have to say no. Like, no, I'm unavailable to help this time.
Mm-hmm.
And just let the awkward silence sit, as opposed to, oh my gosh, I wish I could help, but my dog ran away, my sister broke her foot. Like, don't nobody care about all that stuff.
Nobody cares. They just wanted their yes.
Nobody care about all that.
Look.
So just be able to say, I'm not available. I'm unavailable to help. And here's a form of self-care that has served me well. I do not answer every phone call that comes in. I will let a call go to voicemail and look right at it as it's ringing. That's
right on. Oh my God. It's true.
I need a minute. I need a minute to see what you're asking, to take a minute to formulate my response, and then I'll call you back. But we're so Johnny on the spot. Those phones make us feel like we just got to be on the spot and ready and everything.
And look, Deborah, now it's the phone, it's the text message, it's the email, it's all of it.
It's the watch. It's just
right. Yeah. Everything. So
it's too much.
That's a nugget. That is a nugget. Let's all, first of all, get comfortable with the pause. I think that is absolutely a thing that, if we haven't reflected on it, we need to. But then the other thing is setting up boundaries. Like when you say, when the phone call comes through, I don't feel like I have to answer it right away. Unless it's an emergency, unless it's in that phase list that
Exactly.
But having the space to be ready and prepared to receive the conversation that's on the other end, that's huge, right?
It is. Yeah. It is. We have to start receiving things on our terms and when it's right and feels good for us, as opposed to at the whim of whatever, whoever. It's just, it pulls to the point, because for me, I had to manage my capacity. Right. And people will assume of you. Yes. Well, she stays at home. She's not working. So listen, I had a girlfriend, no names.
Yes, no names.
Actually, no names.
We're just talking, T. We're not
We're just talking. We're just talking. We're just talking. She put my name down as her emergency contact for her kids, but never asked me.
Oh, that's lovely.
Because you stay home. You're at home. I'm at work. I have to work.
No.
And I didn't know it until her kid's school called me because her kid was sick. And I said, they went to the same school, and I said, no, that's not my you getting our kids confused? Like, that's not my kid. And they're like, no, you're on the emergency contact.
Wow. Okay.
So I immediately called her and I was like, girl, what happened? What are we doing? What? I didn't think you would mind.
Oh, yeah.
So, so it's that kind of thing. People will assume of you, and she'll do it. And if you do,
they'll let you. And that
understand.